everyone. So I'm going to be doing a quick reading for us. I have to go to work soon, but I wanted to read for us. I want to start getting into my tarot more. I kind of stopped because like a part of me just kind of felt like I wasn't really helping anybody, and I've had somebody comment on one of my videos, and they just told me like how much I help them with like the shadow process. And I think it's so amazing, because I like to share what I go through, the methods that I use. And so I just thought it just made my heart so happy that I do in fact help other people, whether I'm aware of it or not, or whether they tell me, like I help those people regardless. And I had another, my boyfriend's sister-in-law, she got a reading for me like last month, or back in December, and it's probably been about maybe a month, almost 2 months that I've seen her. And I asked her yesterday how she was doing, and she was like, I'm doing amazing. She's like, I've been meditating. She said that she made a New Year's resolution to meditate once a week, but she's been meditating every day. She's like, whenever I get mad, she's like, I start to dance. She's like, I thought it was silly at first. She's like, but it feels so good. So what's happening there is that she's transmuting it in a different way, right? Because if we have anger and we go out and we take it out on someone, that doesn't help. We're giving them emotional poisoning as well. So we have to find a healthier way for us to release that energy that sometimes gets inside of us. So let's get a card for the collective. Wow, okay. Ooh, this is a little heavy, you guys. Okay, we have the Death card, which is transition. Okay. We have the Three of Cups, which is celebration and community. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords, which is deception and strategy. Okay. Okay, there's a few things that I'm picking up from this. The first message that I'm getting is how are we deceiving ourselves? Because I do feel like a lot of us are in this transition period, but I feel like along the way we've kind of like deceived ourselves in some way, shape, or form. There could be like a lack of celebration, a lack of joy, which then creates this deception within us and even outside of us. Because what's within us is going to be shown to us on the outside world. We have the Eight of Cups evolving. And then we have the Hanged Man, which is new perspective. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so this could go a few ways, right? So if we're still talking about a mindset mentality, then I feel like here there needs to be a need of looking at our emotions, okay, from a different perspective. A perspective that's going to allow us to evolve from this particular mindset. I'm also sensing too that, and please just take this if it resonates, you guys may have gotten, actually no, I'm not going to share that message because I don't feel like it's necessary right now. Until I feel like it is, then I will say something. But we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is nurturing. Okay. We have the Page of Cups, which is message of love. We need to nurture our mind, nurture our inner child. We need to give ourselves the love that we try to give others. Because once we start putting that energy back into us, that love into us, then I feel like that's when we're really going to be able to kind of view our emotions from a different perspective. Because if we're in the same perspective and that perspective is negative and you're putting yourself down constantly, then nothing is ever going to change, right? You're always going to be in this same mindset all the time. So I feel like there is a need to really nurture ourselves, really love ourselves, talk to yourself nicely, do things for self-care, self-love. What do you love doing? What makes you happy? Because decisive action, Nine of Pentacles, independence. Okay. Taking this action, doing this action consciously whenever you get the chance to will lead you up to freedom, to independence. And I feel like it will bring in a lot of opportunities that will help you grow. But there just needs to be a decision made, a conscious decision of, okay, I'm going to work every day on myself. Yeah, Nine of Swords, self-sabotage, nightmares. I'm going to work every day on myself, to get myself out of this mindset of deception, rejection, not feeling good enough. It's time to walk away from this. Because this mindset creates sabotage, right? We're in our head so much, we're thinking about everything, we're thinking about this and that, and then we're just coming up with a bunch of different scenarios, and at the end of the day they're probably not even true, right? It's just all that fear that we've created. It starts to mirror back to us in the outside world. So I feel like, again, there's just a need to really take a look at our emotions and look at them from a different perspective, so that way we're able to perceive them from a different perspective, right? We want to have our mind and our hearts in harmony. Let's get one last message from Spirit. All right, we have the Seven of Cups, fantasy and temptation. Yeah, like I said, living in this fantasy world. It's a fantasy world. Constantly thinking about it, daydreaming about it, worrying about it. It's a fantasy. Don't let it dictate your life. Don't let it overrule you. Don't let it control you. But like I said, I feel like, because this is a Seven of Cups, so I do feel like the emotions are very distorted. And so I feel like that's why you guys have a hard time really, looking at things. It's because the memory is a little bit hazy. Examine your emotions. We have the Sun tree, which is so funny because we have the Sun card. But we have warmth, connection, and life. Nature offers our souls unlimited nourishment. Today I feel the heat of the sun on your skin. Speak to a tree or marvel at the sound of the river. Dig your toes into the rich earth and feel yourself connected to the world around you. Yes, so again, I need to really nurture ourselves, our mind, body, and soul, really connecting back with our divine feminine energy. And again, if you're able to go outside, definitely go outside. I recommend it. I was just out there with my feet in the grass, even though it was freezing, but it really does help you connect back to that feminine that's within you. So they said one more. Let's get one more. Okay, two more. We have the stillness, quiet peace, and confrontation. To stay busy is to stay distracted, something that can help us survive our pains and troubles, but does nothing to heal them. Though it may be daunting, take some time to be still, let the silence envelop you, and learn to just be. Yeah, learn to just be with your feminine energy, you know. Allow it to just flow. You don't always have to do stuff. You can sit there and just rest, you know? Rest is essential on this journey. We don't always have to be doing and doing and doing and doing and doing. Though I do feel like with you guys, you know, the stillness will bring in answers. The stillness will bring in clarity. And that stillness is going to allow you to really look at your emotions at a deeper level, okay? And then we have the adventure, exploration, apprehension, and fulfillment. Today is a day to try something new, explore just for fun, and be a bit more daring. Do not let apprehension keep you from your new adventure. That feeling will fade, but the wonder that is to be found will surely not. Yeah, so go try something new. Try something that you haven't done. Maybe you wanted to paint and you haven't painted because maybe you feel like you're not gonna be good enough. And trust me, I've had that issue, right? I want my things to come out beautiful and perfect. But I've started to have fun with them. I've started to embrace the mistakes, and I've started to allow myself to keep going. Even when I want to stop, keep going, because they're just little hurdles. They're hurdles, they're not failures, they're obstacles, they're challenges, and all you have to do is push yourself and keep pushing yourself until you know what you're doing. Because that's how you learn, right? With practice. I feel like the human ego wants that instant gratification, so I feel like it's like if we're not good enough the first time, we don't try it again, right? Don't allow yourself to do that. Don't allow yourself to fall back into that mental state of mind, okay? We want to move forward. We want to be the chain breaker. I'm going to read this one and I'm going to end it with this. But we want to be the chain breaker. This is freedom, indignation, and justice. Judgments that have been placed upon us by ourselves or by others can shackle us, stealing our joy and will to live. Take time today to remove these judgments, choosing not to believe the lies they tell you. A judgment is not the truth. So that could even be with this, you know, in doing something new, you have the choice to remove these judgments and make new agreements with yourself, agreements that feel good for you. And then this is the last one. We have the party, celebration, community, and friendship. To celebrate is to experience life at its fullest, cultivate an air of celebration today. Through action or by spirit, invite others to celebrate with you and let yourself enjoy their company. Friendships make life all more sweeter. So yeah, it's just celebrate, have fun, enjoy where you're at. You know, don't be too serious, but definitely take action into consciously creating better habits for you. That is one thing I definitely recommend. But at the end of the day, you are the creator of your own reality. You get to do what you want. You can create your world however you want. But if we're ready to move on, you know, from this state of being in this mindset of always self-sabotaging, you know, then we do have to take action every single day in order to consciously change these behavioral issues. So many blessings to each and every one of you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing and incredible day. Go do something that makes you so incredibly happy. Go try something new. So much love, blessings, and namaste.